All right, I think we're live, and it's good to be back on here. Haven't been on in a little bit. Holiday weekend, very busy, just kind of playing catch up. But I've got some cool stuff to share. A few things that I think you'll find valuable and useful and helpful. If you can do me a huge favor and let me know with a thumbs up or a heart if you can hear me and see me, and let's give a little shout out in the comments as well. Here is what I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to share with you the new construction home funnel and campaign that I've built out and been testing in my market, and the different pieces to that, and so forth. And the reason why is not to show you, some of you may want to do the exact pipeline, right? The exact new construction. You want to make that offer in your market. Maybe there are a lot of new construction opportunities, and so forth. But the other reason I'm sharing it is because it's a framework of how you build campaigns that are fully optimized. They're not just like, randomly shooting a shotgun, and they're not they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're deep campaigns. In other words, instead of going a mile wide and an inch deep, the way this campaign is built is about going an inch wide and a mile deep, going very, very deep, and layering on a number of different things so that you're building a database of people interested right now, and also building this massive, massive pipeline of future business as well. Thank you for those of you for verifying. I'm just seeing it now, that you can hear and see. So yeah, I just want to unpack that. And I know that Lisa Kelly is doing some stuff with new construction as well. So we were going to compare notes a little bit. I don't know if Lisa's on, and that may happen. Maybe that'll happen as another separate live, or at another point. So let me do a couple things here. Let me ask, while I pull up a few things for us to go through before I share my screen, let me ask, in the comments, are there, in your market, is there a lot of opportunity with new construction? Is that something that would make sense for you to pursue? Here were some of the reasons, the logic behind why I wanted to build that out as a pillar in my market. Number one, there are a lot of new construction communities, and I believe that because of what's going on, that is going to become more of an opportunity because we're in such a housing inventory crisis. Number two, in a lot of cases, folks looking at new construction, the average new construction home price is higher, which is something that's important to me. And B, in a lot of cases, it will be people that also have a home to sell. Okay. And so, combining all of those reasons together is why I've decided to build this out and again, add it as a pillar into my business. So let me give you, let's see here. I'm going to share screen. Actually, I haven't used the whiteboard, so I'm not going to test that on you guys. Let me share my screen. So let me give you an idea. I'll give you the big picture of what this campaign looks like from the Facebook ads. I've got a lead ad, which is to generate the actual contacts, the name, email, and phone numbers. And I'm using Zapier to zap them into KV Core. And I'll show you the follow-up campaign. There's very little to it currently. That's just the first level, right? And that will get you opportunities. But I have layered on 2 different retargeting campaigns. Retargeting all of the people that have clicked the lead ad. And I'll show you how many clicks I've gotten in a week's time and the cost per click on that. And that gives me an opportunity to build my brand, name recognition, build rapport and relationship, not just with the people that have opted in, which is I have 124 people so far, but with anyone who has clicked on that, which means, you know, the fact that they've clicked on the ad, the initial top level offer indicates some kind of intent. So I'll walk you through those. So I have there's 3 campaigns that are in this pipeline. Campaign 1 is the lead ad to get the contact info. I'll show you that campaign. Campaign 2 is a retargeting campaign with a specific offer where the objective is to send a message. And then campaign 3 is a retargeting branding campaign that has a bunch of different video content that I've created around new construction properties and communities, more specifically, new construction communities, all designed to just stay top of mind and get them back and engaging. So I'll show you all of those. And if you have questions about any of this, certainly use the comments. We'll just dig into it. So I'll show you, this is the lead ad. So we'll unpack the lead ad first. And I'm really just testing 2 different images. And as you can see here, there's not a whole huge variance in cost per lead. My cost per lead right now overall is 3.36. And I'm going to keep testing things, different images and different copy to try and get that lower. But I'm pretty happy with that given, you know, the things that I already mentioned. I'm almost at 2,000 clicks. So I've got 124 in KV Core, but I've got almost 2,000 that my retargeting is going to work on. Okay. And one thing that I'm just remembering now that I haven't even created that I should create is a retargeting ad for the people that have clicked the lead ad, but didn't submit their information. Because right now that's 1,800 people. So that would be another one that I'll layer on. I'll just build that out and I'll put like a button a day on. So let's take a look at one of these ads. By the way, I want to give mad props. The way I've structured a lot of this and the offers that I'm making were inspired by and shared with me by the guys at Digital Presence, Mike Reese and my main man, Woods Davis. So I want to give major props, like the copy here and one of the retargeting ideas and the engagement ideas. It's all thanks to them. Really good stuff. So you can see I've got a collage, a Canva collage, and these are all pictures that I personally took. Okay, so if you're going to do this, I would highly recommend. That you get your own images. You take your own images. Okay? And honestly, this one should have been better. It should have been a brighter bluer sky. And one of the things I have on this afternoon, I'm previewing to new construction to get more pictures and to get more video content. So these new construction homes need to sell ASAP. Check out the incentives and special financing available to make it super affordable. Tap to learn more. Tap learn more to get free things. And this is 19 people. I had another spelling error that somebody pointed out in the ad. So this would have had like 50 engagements by now if I hadn't had to restart it about halfway. Okay, so that's the ad to get them into pipeline. more. That's what it looks like. And I'll put this next, you're all set. You can access all the resources below. If you have any questions or would like to post, or start searching, and they go over to my KB4 site that set up a URL so they can look at all the new construction homes without having the force presentation. So that's kind of that's the top level, right? That's the top level. Now let's take it down one level. And again, this was right from my main man Woods Davis. So this retargeting campaign is a video from me offering this, which is a one-page PDF with the current builder incentives available, special financing programs, and on here I just have special financing options to USDA and VA, and then down payment and cashback rebate programs. Okay, and for anybody who wants to see a copy of this, I'll probably add it to the files section and maybe even add a link to it in the description of this after the fact. Okay, but it's super simple. Okay, and by the way, this is what I'm also using in as part of the follow-up to help get more engagement. Okay, so take a look at what that is, and the call to action here is for them to send a message. And by the way, I need to reshoot this video at an actual new construction property. Okay, I was just in mass action mode, but I definitely need to reshoot this. If you're interested in buying a new construction home in Cumberland County, this one-page PDF should help you save big. Okay, and then it's get the PDF. I've set up Messenger so that if someone sends a message and they click the button, so if they click send message, an automated message goes, and if they click here, I'm actually just directly sending them, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, no one has actually done that yet. No one has actually done that yet. Okay, just to be clear. So it's not necessarily working. However, that offer is working in the follow-up, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, so that's the next level retargeting, and then the below that is I've got a reach campaign. Okay, so reach is the objective, the campaign objective, and then I've got 6 or 8 different short videos, some of which I had already created and uploaded to my page, my Facebook page, a couple of which I recorded last week, and I'm going to record more of them today. And the way I would describe these are kind of like community teasers. So they're all like 1 minute to 2 minutes long, just with some basic information about the new home community that I'm in. So they're all like on-site kind of videos. Again, they're super simple, and it's just basic information about the community. So I'll put my mic down. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. And I'll put examples of all of this to put together a document. Audio's not good? Oh, sorry. All right. Something was wrong with my snowball mic. Hopefully this works better. Is this better? Let me know in the Is the audio better now, hopefully? Hey, Susan. Check one, check one. Is it better now? Before I continue. Okay, good. All right. So I'll try to play this. We might not be able to hear it because of the way. 12 minutes. Welcome to the Preserve at Simmons Creek, a luxury new home community in the Cumberland Valley School. This community features 1+ acre lots. The prices start in the 500s. There are both 1-story and 2-story plans available. And if you'd like more information about those plans or builder information, just reach out to me. It's conveniently located right off of Wirtsville Road, in between the Wirtsville Road exit of 81 and the Route 114 on the other end, which also connects very conveniently to 81. So you can get really anywhere. Here's what I do in all of those videos. Basic information about the homes available, information about the area, the school districts, and so forth. And then I tease, listen, if you want more information about what lots are currently available and the different house plans available, to reach out. And it's basically a simple call to action with each of them. Okay. So again, top level lead ad. Next level is, teasing this 1-page report. Next level is a bunch of content like these short videos, which I'll keep adding, just keep adding to the pipeline. And we'll keep adding people into the retargeting from the people that click the ad. Right? The people that click the ad. So those are the ad campaign that's the structure of the ad campaigns. It's 3 different campaigns. I'll probably add a 4th, which will be retargeting the people that clicked the lead ad, but didn't submit their information. And I'll just say, hey, it'll just be a slight variation. Like, hey, were you still interested in checking out the new construction homes that are available right now in Cumberland County? Click the learn more button below. So I'll layer that on as well. Okay. And that's how you like, that's like a unified front, right? You're like smothering the market in a good way of those people that are interested, right? They are absolutely going to know who I am and get to know, like, and trust me in mass. Okay. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. Now let's take a look at, what's up, Joe? I'll briefly show you the SMART campaign, which is the follow-up that they get through KV Core, which you can do with, Lion Desk or Follow Up Boss or whatever, once they opt in. So let's pull that up. Let me also say, the thing they are all getting is search alerts, property alerts of new construction homes in Cumberland County. And I've got it going daily. Every day they're getting more. They're getting the new ones. So that alone is, is automated follow-up, right? If or when they give you an idea of maybe a specific school district they're looking for or a particular part of the county, then I can go in and adjust the property alert. Greg, can you retarget direct to Messenger or only as another ad to newsfeed for all who click the ad? No. So Greg, that's what I'm doing. And this is when the audio was jacked up. But this campaign, the one where I offer the PDF, that retargeting campaign, the call to action is for them to send to Facebook Messenger. What I could also do is create a retargeting ad going to people who clicked the link, the lead ad, but didn't opt in. And new messaging connections. Wow, I didn't even notice that. But I could also do it where I retarget them, offering them if they still want the list, but I give it to them through Messenger. So you can get lots of you can get creative with this and do more campaigns than what I mentioned. But like, notice that this is like a fully developed thing, right? This is not just throwing some random ad and hoping for the best. Like, this is a deep, right? This is going deep versus going wide. Going deep versus going wide. And you're always going to get more, you're going to get better ROI, both short-term and long-term, when you go deep versus wide, 100% every time. So now notice right now, all I have is 3 touches. There's 2 text messages and an email, and the rest of it is just automated property alerts. Now I may add in more, but I don't really need to, because here's what you got to remember. All of these people, they're seeing my retargeting campaigns and they're getting the daily search alerts. So like, they are seeing me daily, right? So this is the email they get immediately. First name, here's your list of new construction homes available in Cumberland County. Hey, so-and-so, as promised, here's a link to all the new construction homes available right now in Cumberland County. Just curious, are you looking for a specific school district? Now, I haven't had many, I've had a couple of people respond to that, but I might change the wording to how we have it in the selective sequencing follow-up, which is just curious, what area are you looking to purchase a new construction home in? And match that wording, because we know that that works really well. Now, here are the text messages. Hi, so-and-so, it's Josh with eXp Realty. Nice to meet you. I just emailed you the link to all the new construction homes available right now in Cumberland County. Let me know if you don't get it. Okay. Now, if I didn't have the other message, I would have worded this differently. I would have worded it, and I maybe still should word it. Will you let me know when you get it? Question mark. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. But now this message goes out 2 minutes later. By the way, I just put together a 1-page PDF with all the builder incentives, special financing, and rebate programs that could save you thousands when you buy a new construction home. Would you like me to send it to you? And I actually thought I would get more, but I'm getting more than 10% that say yes. And I'm getting some people that are like, oh, I'm just curious. We're X amount out, we're still pretty far out. But in fact, I'll pull up. I don't know the exact numbers. By the way, I see the questions. We'll get into those in a minute. Absolutely. And for some reason, some of these, the automated follow-up haven't gone out yet. So I have to check on that. That's not good. But you can see some of these have, these numbers, that's numbers of emails. And in here, it looks like I've got 130. And I've had great conversation with a number of people so far. So Buffy, I had a good conversation with already. Maliha, we had text interaction. Shelly, we had text interaction. Edward Barnes, we had text interaction. There's one of these. I actually spoke with a fellow this morning. Where is he? Bryce, I don't see him here. Jonathan Henry, as you can see here, we've had a ton of interaction. So the engagement is not as high as with the selective sequencing leads and with that campaign, but I know that this is a longer term play. It's a higher average home price type of clientele. It's a potential multiple transaction, right? There's a greater likelihood that they're going to have a home to sell as well. So for all of those reasons, that's why I built this out. You can see Amy here, interaction, Shalman, Dan. Yeah, so all in all, it's a great start. And I wanted to unpack that. So let's unpack some of the questions. Does your website let you set up recurring alerts? Yes, and I have KV Core doing it automatically, but you can do it in your MLS. Not ideal, and you would have to manually do that, but it's worth it. I got to be honest, it's worth it. Got my drips built. Everybody gets the recurring alert. I threw in a few vids. So that's one of the things that I'm definitely going to add is a video, like just a welcome video to me. Like, hey, I just want to take a minute to introduce myself, so you could put a face with the name. And I don't even know what I'm going to say there, but I'm going to record that at one of the listings that I go to here today. This is for you. Josh, can you play the video of you out in front of the subdivision again? That the sound was not good, and I would like to hear your verbiage. What I'll do, David, is I'll include a couple of examples of those, because the audio is just not good when I play them here. But what I'll do is I'll make a document. I'll make a Google Doc that I'll put with the recording of this, that'll have the one-page PDF and a couple of examples of the retargeting videos. And they're all on my my branded Facebook page, the Josh Shanley eXp Realty page. They're all on there. How do you invite somebody from Messenger to your business page? I'm not sure what you mean, Jeff. If they're messaging you through their business page, they're kind of already connected to it. Retarget. Okay, retargeting question. Do 2 ads for level 1 for starters. 1 lead ad using collage of images and 1 ad as a video view, of course, using a video slideshow. Then for retargeting, yeah. Okay, so that's a great idea, Lisa. So what I'm going to do, I love this. So I'm going to create a variation. What I'll test is, and I'll share my screen again. What I'm going to test is creating a variation of the lead ad, where instead of a collage image, it's a slideshow video with some pictures of the new construction properties, and see what the cost per lead is. But also, I love what you're saying. People that watch that, then I would add them to the retargeting bucket as well. So the question for retargeting, are you offering the same offer via a lead ad? No. Hopefully you got that part. Sorry about the audio, folks. Not much. Yeah, Daphne. So that's great. I have one running. We have lots of new construction, but not much below 500,000. Well, I mean, are those deals, are people still buying those? Because, I mean, absolutely. Let's get some $500,000 commission checks. Quality over quantity, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, the approach I'm taking is both, right? I'm doing with selective sequencing, generally speaking, we're getting better quality, less quantity. And with this, more quantity. And I don't even, it's not even like, it's not, yeah. I don't want to say not quality, because these people all have an interest. They all live in my county. they're all going to be an opportunity to become a client at some point. Oh, look at that. Somebody texted me from the campaign as we were on here. That's fun. So, it's not one or the other, right? When you make an offer like this and you build it out deep, you're getting quality and quantity. And that's the beautiful thing about a deeply built campaign with multiple connection points and looking at it. I would rather see you have one campaign, one pipeline built, one pillar built like this, than to have a bunch of, just random, thinking mile wide, inch deep. And this I'll continue to tweak and add to and so forth. So, and by the way, if any of you, if you like this idea and you want help executing it, we can certainly help. There'll be a cost to it, but just reach out. We can help you with the execution of building out the campaigns and all of that. We're going to need some help on the content front if you want to build it deep like what we're describing with video content, but we can help coach you through that as well. So for anybody, if you're interested, send me a private message, call or text me, shoot me an email. Danny, yes. So Danny asked, I missed the first part of this. Will the video be posted on the 0 to 100? So as soon as we're done, it'll be live in the 0 to 100 group, the recording, and then I'll add I'm going to go back and add some of the resources, etc. Now, Danny, for you and for everybody else, the audio was jacked up in the middle, so I apologize for that. But we'll add some resources and that should help. Any other questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas? And by the way, I rarely do this, but for those of you, who have an interest in EXP, and you want something like this built out, this is the kind of stuff that we do help our team with as well. And in those cases, we don't really charge or charge very little. The angle I'm doing right now, builders are offering insane incentives to jumpstart the reopening phase from the Rona, more than I've ever seen. Huge marketing opportunity. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Some of builders in our market are actually offering pretty awesome incentives. Some of them just aren't. But some of them are. So there's definitely opportunities. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it here because I want to put together the doc with the additional resources for you all. I'll add that to the description of the replay of this. If you need any help, if you have any questions, if there's anything at all I can do for you, shoot me a private message, call or text me, email me. Appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk soon. And tomorrow is Texting Thursday, remember.